What's up? Another day, another Sixers game.
¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? Ooh, tonight's the night.
Tonight is the night.
See, people bet out of shape about the last game. Talking about how meaningful that game should have been. No, I doubt it. How meaningful is an opponent who's on the West Side? Why is it so meaningful? Because they're the best team in the league? That's not meaningful to me. Meaningful to me is going against the people in this conference, in the division, the playoff tree. That's meaningful. I don't know if people understand that.
No, definitely, I do.
I understand it as well. The whole family's here. We got Jenny from the block.
Whoop whoop.
We got Sixers fan for life, aka Joselitos. We got brother BG with the white and red Sixer hat representing. And myself, 215, the sports guy. Good evening.
That shirt look crispy. That's the first time you wear that, John, isn't it?
That is super fresh. Super fresh. Look at the sticker on the brim. You can just super fresh. Just came in the mail.
I'm talking about the shirt.
Oh.
I wore my white one last time. You didn't remark about it being, crispy.
So we got an excellent Eastern
What I have
conference.
to deal with over here, ladies.
It's all right. It's all right. Sixers versus Bucks, and to piggyback off of what Jose said, this matchup is important because we are playing an Eastern Conference opponent for one, and also a team that we might have to see in the playoffs at some point. So this will be a great test of what could be. Hopefully, the Bucks are at full strength. I want everybody's best shot at this
No
point.
injuries on either side of the ball.
Let's get it.
So do we have that lineup situation, BG?
Let's hear it, BJ.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, before we get carried away.
I'm pulling it up right this second. My apologies. I was making sure I wrote the over-unders down. But I do have the starting lineups. Come on. Load a little faster there. Twitter. Here we go.
Okay.
This is what we know it is. Do I need to say it?
Give it to him.
It's them guys again in the backcourt. We got James Harden, Tyrese Maxey. In the front court, we got Tobias Harris, Matisse Thybulle, and the man in the middle, the MVP of the league, Joel Embiid.
So do we want to take just a moment and maybe just talk a little bit about that fella? About the news that came out today?
Jen, you don't have to ask to start a conversation piece. You just go ahead and speak your mind.
Let's hear it.
All right. Well, I think this is a bunch of BS. I don't know how this man all of a sudden has like a huge lead over Embiid in the MVP race. It's completely unfathomable to me. You all can tell me everything you want about how he doesn't have another star around him, but neither did our guy up until a few weeks ago. So how are we going to discount an entire season? He played through so much BS, and I chose BS for a reason. Played through so much BS this season, and he's the most deserving. And I don't want to see this nonsense. It's going to make me real upset. I don't really care about MVP, but I care about Joel, and I know that's what he wants. So that's where I'm at.
Wait a minute. I don't understand how you could take points away because somebody has a star, which we only had him for 12 games, I might add. But then last year, Jamal Murray balled out for that team.
Most definitely.
And he still won MVP, correct? Or am I wrong?
Thank you, Jose.
Am I correct or am I not?
Thank you.
Because I could have swore that guy was on. I watch a lot of ESPN. I have to admit, I'm guilty of it. He was on a lot of highlights last year, that kid Jamal Murray.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna read something that Harrison Jones posted in Sixers 24/7. As of February 17th, Embiid was up 45-43. Okay. Since then, the Sixers and Embiid 31-12. Okay, in that time. Jokic 27-13. These are the stats. 31 points, 12 rebounds, 27 points, 13 rebounds, 8 assists for Jokic. Now, all of a sudden, we talking about today, he has 62 votes and Embiid has 29? Where? And where are these votes coming from? I think everybody that has a vote needs to have their name beside of them, who they're representing. It's too much hidden stuff going on for me. And everybody that knows that the league, ESPN in general, it's been publicized. They have a thing against the Sixers.
And Sims, I know he just broke out last year, but you can make a case.
No. I'm sorry, Jose. He broke out the year before in the bubble.
In the bubble, right?
Yeah,
but nobody really counts the bubble. I mean,
no, but what I'm saying is, I'm helping your argument. He wasn't just good last year. He was amazing the year before and really good last year.
Yeah. So, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, Embiid has been playing consistent all year. His worst game was a 19-point game. Like, are you serious? You understand what I'm saying? And he plays defense. Jokic don't play no defense.
I mean, you heard it from arguably the best, if not one of the best players in the league. Kevin Durant said it straight out of his mouth. There's no doubt about it. Joel Embiid is the best player in the NBA right now. There's no doubt about it. I think his peers should vote who the MVP is. Peers. None of this, hidden agenda, article writers or whoever does it, Stephen A. Smith, whoever has a vote. I don't feel like they should have a vote.
Bro, I put John Morant over Jokic. I don't care what anybody says.
Seriously, I agree with that 100%.
Most definitely.
If you want to talk about teams that don't got other players, that'd be him.
Most definitely. And I know Embiid said his ultimate goal is winning the championship. And, winning the MVP means something to him, but not as much as a championship. But come on, you got last year for it. 2 years in a row is a punch in the face, not a slap in the face. And people could scream, James Harden came here all he wants. But James Harden has been, let's be honest, a shell of himself. So it's not like he's coming here dropping 30, 10, and 15 every night and being a huge help. And Embiid is still carrying this team.
Well, listen, as much as I have to admit, Joel Embiid is about to get Will Smith again.
It's come to that already. We're getting Will Smith.
I knew it was going to come up tonight.
Oh, man. All right, so let's talk about this game now that we broke the ice. So what do y'all think about this game? What are our keys to victory?
My key to victory tonight is full steam ahead. Block out the noise. We have a goal at hand, and that's to win games and go steamrolling into the playoffs with a good vibe, with everybody playing well that comes into the game. So focus. That's my key to the game.
I'm sticking with my guns about the defense because no matter how much I say defense, I hate the fact that the Sixers really play behind people defensively. And they're pretty good at it because a lot of their balls that they poke out are normally reaching from behind. But I don't like to see that. Like, I need these guys to be in front of them.
Most definitely, BJ.
I hate using the same thing I used last game, but it's going to come down to guard play. I think our bigs will. I think that Embiid will outplay Lopez, Portis. Tobias can jump in there and not outplay Giannis, but just overall our front court could possibly win that. This is a tough team to guard, man. Middleton, there's nobody to hide Harden or Maxey on defense. There's nobody.
Yeah.
One of them will have to guard somebody who can get a bucket. So my key is containing Middleton and Jrue Holiday to reasonable numbers. I think we living with Giannis scoring 30. Cool, we living with that. We living with Middleton and Holiday having okay games, but we can't let two people on that team go off. So I'm going to go with the guard position. I used it last game because we played a team with Chris Paul and Devin Booker, so I had to go with it again. But I'm sorry. We got to win the guard matchup tonight with Middleton and Jrue Holiday, in my opinion.
Jen?
And I want to see another team win like we had with the Clippers, where everyone contributes pretty consistently across the board, and also not giving up on plays, making sure you're going for every rebound, make sure you are, following through on every shot, sticking around for those second chance points. I know transition defense is important, but it's also important to try to get some of those offensive boards. Those.
I'm going to read an excerpt from this article that I read today, and it was from Doc Rivers. A reporter asked what he would like to see from his team at this point. He says he wants them to drive with the expectation of making the hoop and not the expectation of getting a foul. And I
We got
think that's
Paulie in the building. I'm sorry to cut you off, man.
I had to put that up there. I had to put that up
We
there.
got Paulie in the building.
What up,
Paulie, what up,
man?
man? What up, Paulie? What up, Paulie?
Paulie. Oh, that means we got a real live Eat Sleep Sixers member at the game.
Paulie, you
is
better make
at
sure they
the
know
game.
we in the building. Paulie, you better make sure
I
they
know you
Eat
wearing
Sleep
that shirt,
Sixers in the
partner.
building.
I know for a fact you wearing that shirt.
Is that little Paulie?
That's
Mhm.
little Paulie.
Oh, hey!
Represent,
Enjoy the
baby.
game, buddy.
Represent. So you hear it here first. We have the inside reporter tonight. Paulie is there himself, and he's waiting to feed us inside information. So we're waiting, Paulie. We're definitely waiting. We'll address some of these comments up there.
Let them Bucks have it, Paulie. Let them Bucks have it.
Ant Sim's key to the game is limit the Bucks to one shot. And that's
At a
very
time.
important.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, that's very important. A high caliber playoff tested team like this, you do not want to give them multiple shots after multiple shots at the basket. Grab the rebound, secure the rebound, and go. So that's an
Absolutely.
excellent key. That's an excellent key.
Absolutely.
Bruce Williams is saying something pertaining to Holiday. He's saying Holiday might kill us. Everybody we trade comes back and burn us, but Holiday is still tough. We got to hope Middleton isn't hot tonight. If so, long night. Good shooters always kill us. And we have, Paulie with his heart. He said,
Paulie.
Yeah, he traded that for a Harden jersey tonight. And that's what's up, Paulie. That's what's up, Paulie. Paulie is representing the squad. He is an extension of Eat Sleep Sixers family up here. So we got another comment from Jay Parker. Am I crazy that I think we should come out shooting hot tonight? Every time
We shouldn't come out shooting hot tonight, he said.
Oh, we shouldn't come out shooting hot tonight. Every
This is
time
like
we
what
do
Jose
that,
said.
Yeah,
run
I
out of
said this
gas.
before. Like, I'll
You
take
don't
the
like
slow
fast
starts
starts.
over. Yeah, I'll take the slow starts because we finish.
we're a good
Mhm.
comeback team.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We're
Yeah.
a good comeback team. But you know what? That bothers me. That we cannot hold leads, and that's going to be a key that I'm looking for going into the playoffs. You get up 10 points, 8 points by somebody, you got to somehow sustain that, especially late in the game. We gotta become a better team at that. And that's just mental toughness, being able to withstand the run from these guys and, bounce back. So,
Right.
that just comes with team maturity.
Mhm.
So I'm looking to see that, and that's a great point.
Yeah, I agree with that.
We're going to look for more comments. Oh, God.
I don't agree with none of y'all. I want to start fast and end fast. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to start fast because every time we start fast, we end slow. I don't want to hear that. This team is good. Let's win the game from start to finish.
Right.
Well, that's what Doc. That's
y'all
what
really
Doc.
want. I know y'all saying other words because y'all looked at the past and said, man, every time we have a good first quarter, come the third quarter is damn near tied. No. That's not what y'all want. Y'all just want it to continue from the first quarter on.
That's what Doc said in his pregame a little while ago. He's like, well, we have to play 48 minutes.
Most definitely.
Remember what we used to always get on Tobias for last year? First half, damn, Tobias had 19 in the first half in the game with 23.
For most definitely. I think the Sixers,
He did that a lot in the beginning of this season.
I think they have learned something with Tobias. And that's, if you get Tobias started early, you can get some production out of him, get him feeling good about himself. So I'm looking for that tonight as well. Call his number early in the game, close to the basket with his back to the basket. Got to make him an asset.
Call me crazy, Carl.
Mhm.
but I think the first quarter should always. I know we have the best player in the NBA. I know we have James Harden.
Yeah.
I feel like with this team, we should be going through Tobias and Maxey in the first quarter.
Forget
Get
their
their
production.
confidence. You don't need Joel Embiid's confidence to get up. You
He's
never
there.
need it. He's
He's
there
right.
at all times.
Right.
You
You're
don't
right.
need that. If the first quarter, if say we run 8 plays in a row is a pick and roll with Tobias and Maxey, you know how much confidence that would give them throughout
Right.
the game to start off getting their number called early. I
And
just
I'm-
really would go to them early. I would go to
And-
them early.
And I'm sorry to say, but the fate of this team in the postseason is going to depend on Maxey's play. I'm sorry.
Right.
Maxey and
Right.
Tobias.
And
And
Tobias.
James and all of
Most-
them.
Most
All of
definitely.
them, Jen, but we know what we're gonna get out of Joel. I think we know.
Exactly. We
I
know
think
we're
we
gonna get
kind of
out of
figured out what we're gonna get out of James. Is the wild cards that
do we?
Tobias and that Maxey is
Do
gonna be the
we,
wild
Jen?
card.
Well,
And-
he gave us, we don't know. I would like him to give us in the 20s, but we
Listen,
don't.
I'm going to ask a harsh question. I'm going to
Okay,
ask a
gotta
harsh
do it quickly
question.
because we're about at that segment time.
After our segment, I'll ask this question right now. We started a little, thanks, Jen. We started a little segment on this show for all you bettors, all you FanDuel goers, all you guys that look to us to get your $5, $15 bets on. We started a segment called Over, Unders.
And now, for BG's over and under.
Carl, I'm gonna forgive you because you announced it as just over unders, and don't ever forget that it's BG's over unders.
well, the voice said it for me, BG. The voice
You know,
said it.
You know I'm joking, man. All right, tonight for over unders, we're gonna go with Mr. Harden. 20. I'm gonna go quick because I know you had a question, Carl. So 22.5 points for James Harden. Carl, you go first. 22.5.
Listen, man, I'm not all sunshine and rainbows, man. I got to keep it a beam. Bull got to show me something before he's guaranteed over. So I'm going to say under. I'm going to say, because that's what he's shown me, under.
I respect it, Jen.
My first inclination is to go under, but I'm not gonna do that this time. I'm going over. I got to put that energy out into the world.
I respect that.
Yeah, we got to speak this into existence, and don't like the fact that I have to agree with Carl, so I'm gonna go over.
Wait,
I like it, Jose.
did you say you're agreeing with Carl?
No, he's not agreeing with me.
Oh,
That's why
I was
he's
like,
going
huh?
over. That's why he's going over. I like it.
Just like last game, Carl, you got a chance to catch us, even though it didn't work out for you last game. I'm gonna go over as well. I think against the Eastern Conference opponent that we have to beat, somebody who we know we'll see in the playoffs more than likely. I think we have to show all our cards tonight. Everybody has to give their all tonight. So I'm gonna go with the over on James Harden's 22.5. Also, I wanted to do the spread, but believe it or not, this game by Vegas is being called even. Nobody's been given points. So I'm going to go with the combined score of 232.5. Jose, do the math in your head. 232.5 points combined.
We were a 1-point favorite earlier.
As of maybe 2 seconds before the pod started, it went to even.
I'm going under. I'm going under.
Jen?
I'm doing the math. 232.
That would be roughly 116 apiece.
Right. I'm gonna go over.
I'm going to go under unless this game's going to overtime. Unless this game going to overtime, I'm going under.
I'm gonna take over. Go ahead, Jose.
Suppose it does go to overtime. There ain't no
Well, then
stipulation for that.
Ain't no stipulation. Is it a stipulation if I say 15 3-pointers made, they got 14 in regulation?
We don't know if they're going to overtime or not. It could just so
Exactly.
happens.
Ain't no
So we automatically
stipulation.
lose. I'm staying with
Next.
under. Don't worry about it.
Next, Matisse Thybulle, 3.5 steals. I'm gonna go first. Can he get 4?
Can he get 4 what?
I'm gonna go out on a limb and go over. 3.5 steals for Matisse Thybulle. 3.5 steals. I'm gonna go over. The Bucks are a disciplined team, but I think Matisse has to be great on defense tonight. So I'm gonna go over.
I'm gonna agree. I'll go over as well.
Going under. 'Cause I
Three
got to.
unders for Carl. What the
'Cause I
hell?
got to. 'Cause I got
Three,
to.
three
Mhm.
unders. Jen,
Got my research in my hand.
I don't know. I think I'm going to go under. I think Matisse is going to get in foul trouble.
Thank you.
this is the type of games he get in foul trouble. But you know what? Milwaukee doesn't have any crafty scorers. Like he fouls crafty scores. Like he goes for pump fakes and he over pursues. They just got people that can get buckets. They don't have crafty scores. So I don't know if he gets in foul trouble tonight.
Hey,
He usually gets in
Patrick,
foul trouble against those good players.
Don't worry about that, Jose. Don't even
Hey,
hate. I
Patrick.
knew when I saw it.
you understand that
you're a
Carl
great-
is in the basement as far as over and
Hey,
under
Pat.
picking, right?
Hey Pat, you're a great man.
I
And-
hope you're not out there on FanDuel betting like Carl.
Hey,
I hope not.
Pat.
Carl is
Hold on,
currently
hold on, Pat.
39. Carl is currently 39 and 50 on over unders.
Okay, and we're in the home of the underdogs. People didn't think the Eagles was going to win the championship, but they did.
But Carl, by the numbers, you can't catch anybody. I mean, you can't catch first place unless
We're going
Jose
to the
has to
playoffs
lose.
too, as well.
Jose
right?
has to lose every single over under for you to have a chance.
Hey Pat, you're a gentleman and you're a scholar. Forget these fools. Up here. Forget these fools up here. I go through this on and off camera with that. But we'll be counting in the playoffs as well. So there's always room. There's always room. BG, go ahead with your over unders, man.
I'm done. That was
Well,
3.
Give us one more. Why we
No.
do four? Why we do
You
four
gotta-
one night and 3 one night? Why we
Carl.
doing that?
Carl, you have a difficult question.
Okay, yeah. My question that I
George
had-
said fan don't FanDuel. Fan don't.
Thank you, Jen, for putting us back on track. I have a difficult question. Are we judging James Harden from what he's done from when we acquired him till now, or are we waiting to the playoffs to really judge whether this was a good trade or not? This is a real question right here. Can I get an answer from all of
Can
you?
you just say, can you leave that last part out?
Yeah, because
Let's leave it
Because
out.
if we got a cheesesteak and a bag of peanuts, it was a good trade.
exactly.
Right.
Gotta leave that out.
So
So
leave
We
that part
gotta,
out.
we
Let's
gotta
ask if we
play
judge
for
him.
a ghost.
So how
We
are
want-
we judging him right now? How are we judging this trade as far as getting him on our team, his fit, and would we re-sign him today?
All right. Here's the thing, man. All right. I don't mean to cut you off.
No, you good.
With Mr. Simmons, and I think I'm giving him too much props by saying that.
Why are you using that name on this show?
I can't believe you
I'm
just
just
said
trying
that.
to
That
be
was
frank.
a lot
I'm
of
just trying to be
respect.
frank.
But you could have just said him.
All we ever got from him
Dollar
when he
in
was
the
playing
jar.
was
I'm not-
baby.
I'm
Let
not
me
speaking
finish.
about that, Jose.
Let me finish. All we got from him was baby triple doubles and almost triple doubles from him.
Mhm.
This man Harden is scoring 20 plus points, flirting with a triple double almost every game, if not getting one.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
and he's giving us 20 plus points. Are you
Jamar
serious?
says dollar in the jar, Jamar says. Go carry on.
That's fine. I put the dollar in the jar.
Okay.
So
I was asking
how
a question.
did we not come up off of that when we weren't getting this kind of play? Why? Oh, why? Because he's younger.
The question
That's what it is?
was, are we re-signing him off of what we've seen thus far? Are we giving him a max contract?
Oh, that's the question.
I mean,
that's the
didn't you
right
give this?
question.
Didn't you give this guy $33 million for shit?
Mhm.
It's pregame. We don't curse on pregame.
Another dollar. Jose's feeling rich tonight.
I'm just saying.
We got your answer, Jose. BG. Are
Um,
you resigning him if you're Daryl Morey right now? Off of
Yeah,
what
I'm
you've seen
resigning
thus
him.
far?
So I personally agree with Jose slightly. Because we gave Ben a max off of peanuts,
Dollar.
because we gave Tobias a lot of money because we felt like we were in a bind. I am re-signing Harden for the right price, not max him out. Do not max him out. If he can sit down with management and figure, hey, I could give y'all 3 more years at a good price.
Mhm.
We can't afford to give him the max now. I don't think
Okay.
we can. I don't think we max him out. I think we have to give him the best offer we can give him. Take it or leave it, James. If you want a chance to win in the championship, he'll take it. He'll take a reasonable contract for a chance at the championship. We can't offer him pennies, but I don't think we can max him, guys. I'm not comfortable with maxing him right now.
Okay,
And
Jen.
Even if we don't max him, do I think we lost this trade? No.
No, not at all. Not at all. We got peanuts. So, Jen.
So what was the question? Do
The
we
question
decide
is
if we
off-
max him now or wait until the playoffs? Was that the original question?
Off of what we've seen thus far from Harden, you know, if you're Morey right now, today, and you had to decide to resign him to his max deal, are you resigning him now?
If
This is the
I'm
deal.
Morey,
Yes.
That's the deal right there. Patrick Tran.
yes. But I'm not Morey.
I hear you.
But you know Morey loves himself.
So you
James
said
Harden.
yes, Jen.
No,
Are
I said
you-
Morey said yes.
Okay,
what
Jen
are you
is Morey.
saying?
Jen is Morey for the day. Are you maxing him? Is
Oh,
the question.
Jen is Morey
I
for the day.
agree with Patrick Tran.
Yes.
I say 2 year with a player option, with a team option for the 3rd year. That's what I say.
Okay.
No, I'm not maxing him out. No.
Mm-mm.
No. The
You don't-
contract's not negotiated until after the playoffs, right?
You
So
don't
whatever
max
I'm
out a
saying doesn't
32-year-old.
matter.
He's not Michael
mean-
Jordan. He's not Kobe.
Chris
I
Paul
mean-
got maxed out at 33.
Well,
All
if
his-
he is Chris Paul in the playoffs, then max
Look,
him out all you want.
I'm not comparing them. I'm just saying, just to
Well,
to go against Jose's line. Chris Paul got a max
all
with
his
gray hair.
peers,
with gray hair.
all his peers with the same amount of All-Star games are maxed out. They're maxed out. So I guess if I'm his agent, you got to request that. But here's my answer to this. You know, judging off what I've seen, not going playoffs yet because we're not there yet. You know, I agree with BG. You know, if he's a team player and he really wants to be here, he has to look at the wide scope if I'm Harden. You know, we need a little bit more talent on this team. We're not going to be able to add as much talent to this team if we're giving him his super max or what have you. You know, we cannot do that. I agree with BJ. I did.
Well, the problem ain't in the Harden position. The problem is at the power forward position with that paycheck.
Right.
And the fact that money right there can be given to a solid small forward, and we could just get a mediocre power forward.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
A la George Niang. Just saying.
Facts. So
No,
that was just a little brain teaser for you guys at the end of the show. Please look at the top right-hand screen. We are on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, Snapchat. We all over. We depend on word of mouth advertisement. So, Joselito, what we need people to do?
Don't forget to tell a friend. Hold on, man. I'm still eating.
It's okay.
Don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend.
And if you're not here on game day, if you don't know about us now, you're under a rock somewhere. Mama, finished it off best. Let's go Sixers. Jose, tell them in the language.
Paulie, enjoy yourself, Paulie.
You know
Bring
what?
them some luck, Paulie.
Go Sixers.
No te olvides a decirle a un amigo
He's steady chewing.
que le diga a un amigo. I'm gonna fool my mom. Que le diga a un amigo. Like that. I think so.
Oh my
Wepa.
I'm not wet behind that one.
I almost forgot.
That's all right, George.
I
Westbrook.
almost forgot Spanish for a second.
He said, I think that's what I said. Yeah.
That's what's up, y'all. Thanks for joining us. Catch us for post game, where hopefully we'll be discussing a big Sixers win in the Eastern Conference.
I need to hear the song. I need to hear the song.
I
I
do
need
too,
that
brother.
song.
I'll
So
be done.
good.
Updated standings. We are secured in second, tied
Yep.
with Milwaukee. So we really need this game to separate that tie.
Yep.
Mhm.
And we're also not far from Miami Heat. We're
One
all
game out.
cluttered. We're
One
all
game out.
cluttered. And the way they're playing, we might be number one before the night is out. Who knows? You know.
Back and forth and back and forth. You never know what's going to happen. So come back here. We'll discuss.
Peace out. Go Sixers.
Sixers don't look like they're getting any rest no time soon. The battle for first is there.
Right.
Bye.